Welcome back. It's the greatest YouTuber of all time. The Lone Ranger. You ready? Silver. Hi-yo, Silver. Silver away. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Lone Ranger Nostalgia Bong Hits. We're back with another one. We're back! And boy, do we have an interesting conversation today. One of my better episodes yet. Just to get things charging. Bring in the Calventry. We're ready. It's Nostalgia Bong Hits! We're back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very interesting show today. A lot to cover. It's been a day since I made a video. Kind of took a day off for myself and kind of relaxed and recovered from all the madness and regrouped my game plans and my decisions and what I plan on doing right now. And we have a lot to talk about on today's episode, a lot to discuss. I know a lot of you are excited for what you're seeing happen right now. Maybe a lot of you don't quite see what's happening right now. Maybe a lot of you are kind of even on the fence a little bit of like, well, nostalgia, it's kind of, Silver's set there at 72 now, and I mean, it seems like nothing's going to happen. I think we all got our verification code over the New Year's of what's going to happen. That when I seen this, and a lot of you may already know what I'm talking about by the theme song in my video. If you do, give me a thumbs up if you already know what I'm about to talk about. Some of you probably already know what I'm about to talk about, but we'll see if some of you do or not. Is Trump's New Year party. Man, it had me as giddy as a schoolgirl, I'll tell you what. So, during Trump's New Year little party he had his wife come out in a silver dress. Okay? And I don't know if a lot of you have seen this or not. I'll actually bring the video up here in a second, so hold your horses. If you haven't seen it, don't worry. I'll get you caught up to speed, and we'll kind of be caught up on the same level, and we'll see what's going on. So, his wife had a silver dress. Okay, well, you'd say nostalgia. I mean, what's that mean? Okay, well, don't believe me on this one. But then he plays that song right there, Lone Ranger. I mean, in the background. And tell me that is not done on purpose. I mean, I don't, like, it has to be him warning his other, like, friends that maybe need to be in the know of, like, making it blatantly obvious. I'm like, is he just trying to, like, let us know without blatantly just saying it? But it's like the timing is very particular. And this is where I'm going to get into this, is where I was already pretty confident on Silver, okay? But, like, this pushed it over the top for me the other day. Like I had to take a day off of YouTube because this had put me in such a dramatic shock of, like, I didn't even know how to make a video about this to make it a very detrimental thing, because, like, this is big. I mean, this is huge. And I still feel like a lot of people are going to miss it. But why would he have, like, I want to break this down for any skeptics that maybe think I'm crazy on this one. Why would Trump have his wife dress up in a silver dress, play the high silver, silver song during one of the greatest short squeezes of silver on earth, where the banks just flip long on 750 million ounces. JP Morgan owns 750 ounces of silver. They just flip long. The paper price is set at 72 when everywhere wants 85, 90 already for physical silver. That is, now, I understand we should all be skeptics on this channel. I am a skeptic right with you. That's why we do a lot of the skeptic, both sides things on this channel, where we're not really just like all off the deep end and not off the deep end. So we're doing like an analysis here. That's very, to me, that is very specific timing to have your wife come out in a silver dress during the greatest silver squeeze on earth. Okay? To me, that is a secret of telling people, like, hey, like, you know what we're about to do. I mean, let me know if I'm fucking crazy. Because, I mean, I'll gladly take on the criticism. I don't care, you know. It doesn't really matter to me. But I'll bring it up here on the channel here. Just bear with me for a second. I have to get it up on my TV here. But very interesting that this would happen. And to me, that was like my I knew moment of like, this crazy fucker is going to literally crash the dollar. And that's it. You know, like, this is the sign. And I'm usually not a guy to be like even giving a fuck about Trump. Like I'm more of a guy that I've ran the numbers on silver. I've ran the numbers on everything, and it just doesn't make sense. That silver is depleting at a rapid rate, and everything else. That it really is mind-boggling to see just the numbers aspect of it, minus whatever the fuck Trump does. Because I usually don't even give a fuck whatever Trump does or any politic does. I know they're all frauds. But in this case, it's very unique. And here, I'll show it to you guys. We'll get right to it. Here we go. Make sure I get that good here. So we're gonna just dissect this. We're in a silver dress, and the song Lone Ranger playing in the background. And if we play Lone Ranger, it's that Hi-Yo Silver song. I mean, give me a break, huh? Give me a break. If you're not a silver stacker, if that doesn't get your fucking blood pumping, I don't know what else will. I really don't. And I still feel like a lot of people are going to miss this giant move. Even right now. Like, I mean, there's a few of us that are like real fucking crazy bullish, like I am. Some of my subscribers are, that are still crazy bullish. Some of us have been crazy bullish and we're like kind of on the fence of like, well, is the run done, you know? And to me, that pushed it over the edge of like where I'm like, I am not selling a fucking ounce, dude. I'm not selling an ounce of silver until I see something crazy fucking happen. And that's enough sign for me. I mean, if that's not enough sign for you, I don't know what is. And I know it's crazy to base your entire investing strategy on some fucking incident with Trump, you know, to be that way. But it's like, this was on New Year's during the biggest silver squeeze ever. If that is not him trying to secretly tell people that silver is the winning horse, I don't know what is. And I know a lot of my subscribers, including myself, have a lot of money in Pokemon right now. And other things that they think are just going to blast off. And I don't think any of them are going to compete with silver. And really, it's kind of a perfect time to do it, to pump it, because no one sees it. Most people really don't see it coming. I mean, when you think about it, most people that bought in early, they're cashing out for their, they bought in $30, they're cashing out for their $80, $90 gain. Most people, are switching into gold. That's already went up, tremendously. Most people are invested in Pokemon or real estate, or other people's money's tied up in 401ks. I mean, right now is really, if you have free money, it's time. I don't know what else to say. That I would not tie it up in anything else right now, besides silver, because you're probably going to miss the greatest transfer of wealth you've ever seen in your life this year. That's just my opinion. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor in any way. I'm just a guy on YouTube that has too much time on his hands that studies these things. But I still would say that is a pretty fucking crazy coincidence. Let me know what you think in the comments. But to me, that was all the signal I needed I think a lot of people are going to miss out on the biggest transfer of wealth they've ever seen in their existence. And I don't think they're prepared enough. Even myself, I'm not quite prepared enough. I should have bought more silver than I did. And I'm still trying to grab a little bit more. I'm still trying to get to the 500 ounce point at least, just in silver. But it seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind. But it seems to me this is the game plan. And it really is perfect timing. And I still think a lot of people are going to miss out on it. And these bull markets work like this, even in Pokemon. I mean, there'll be a little bit of a bull market. Maybe a booster box goes from 125 to 200. Then it gets bearish again because it just went up. And in silver's case, we could witness it do the same thing of where everyone was bearish at 30, it went to 80, and then everyone's bearish again, and then it goes from 80 to $500 in the matter of a couple days, if you're not in on things, and you're not prepared for it. And it happens like this a lot. I mean, Evolving Skies was a perfect example. It had went from 200 to 600, and it set at 600. Everybody got really bearish on it, and most people didn't want to buy it when it was $600 a booster box, and then it just violently surged to 2,000. And we could see something like this with silver, folks, because when you really compare it to actual money, cash is not backed by any amount of silver. So, I mean, even $50,000 for an ounce of silver, it could be a thing. As crazy as it sounds, There's another video I checked out this weekend of the national debt. And I mean, this is another issue that is affecting silver. 38 trillion fucking dollars. It is mountains. I mean, $38 trillion is literally like 7 Mount Everests of $10,000 stacks of money. Okay? And in my opinion, it has been suppressed to hold silver down. And I mean, if we see that slingshot effect in silver, where there's no holding it back, we could see silver launch to $1,000 metal, a $2,000 metal, a $3,000, a $5,000 metal. Because silver, really, in a way, it's not like gold. And I think a lot of people don't understand this. Where gold is tied to like gasoline and like real everyday prices, silver is really tied to nothing. Of like, silver can launch to like $5,000 an ounce, and it not really, I mean, like, it would affect the world in a devastating way, to a sense. But like, inflation wise, it can kind of like dodge that, where silver just runs up like crazy and everything else just kind of like chills in its, compared to like its growth. And I don't think a lot of people quite understand that if it's been suppressed, we could see silver launch to thousands of dollars an ounce, and not really. A lot of other things change, like, yes, solar panels would go up in price. Yes, a lot of things would go up in price. But not like everything, like gas and food would still be like higher for sure, but not like if gold hit 50,000 an ounce, like gas and food and everything would be like crazy. So silver is one of those metals that it could just skyrocket out of nowhere, because it's not being suppressed by bank forces. That I'm telling you, the risk to reward ratio of, look, if you're risking $70, $80 and it goes back to 50, yes, you lost some money. But if it just launches, dude, you're golden. And that's where I believe. Because I mean, it's 60-1 on gold right now. And I mean, even just the rate of what it's dug out of the ground, because I think 60-1 is straight bank manipulation. It's dug out of the ground 7-1. I mean, worst case scenario, silver really should be 7-1. You know, and maybe even worse than that. So I'm just saying, be prepared for this moment. You're going to take a risk. If this fails, I don't want to hear it, because this is the risk I'm taking. You don't have to take it. You know, this is just what I'm doing. But at the same time, really take this seriously, because like when I seen this Trump thing, I'm like, that is like enough for me, bro. Like I had almost like blew up in emotions where like I didn't even know what to think. I was just like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, all of this time that I've been on the silver bandwagon saying this, for Trump to flash her in a silver dress is like playing hi-yo silver. I'm like, that's enough internet for me today, bro. I'm like, I'm checked out today. I'm done. Like, this will make me go buy another 1,000 ounces of silver. I'm cooked today, you know? So, like, yeah, for me, that was the push it over the edge moment that I'm like, holy fuck. Like, something is going to snap in the silver market, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you enjoy this one. We're out.